Today on The Chew, Sandy has left her mark, and now it's time we left ours.
We may not have power, but we do have the power to change.
Yes, you do.
The Chew's banding together for ABC's Day of Giving, as Daphne helps give a little hope to survivors from the state she calls home.
Let's go. I'm ready to get in. Strikes, our hearts immediately go out to all those affected, and we want to know what we can do to help. So organizations like Feeding America and their partner food banks offer assistance to those in need year-round. But at times like these, they shift into overdrive to provide disaster relief. I headed down to a food bank in one of the areas hit hardest by Hurricane Sandy to see what we could do to help. We've all been watching the aftermath of Hurricane Sandy on the news 24/7. Today, we wanted to come down and see what it was really like for people dealing with it firsthand. So we're on the Jersey Shore at one of Feeding America's distribution centers, and I'm going to get into the mix and see what I can do to lend a helping hand to the people of my home state. Let's check it out. We're here at the Food Bank of Monmouth and Ocean Counties, one of over 200 food banks of Feeding America. How many were directly affected by Hurricane Sandy?
There's about 50 food banks that were affected by this hurricane.
And you're one of 5 food banks in New Jersey specifically.
We provide food to over 260 emergency feeding programs, pantries, soup kitchens, and shelters. A lot of our pantries lost power and were flooded. So the last couple of days we worked with Red Cross, with Salvation Army, helping us to relocate and set up shop. The main ingredient here is collaboration.
You have people who you help on a regular basis, but you're seeing people who are normally donating.
It's a safety net not only for those that have been affected by the economic crisis, but now during this disaster, we're seeing families who literally used to come in with donations, and now they're turning to us and say, I never imagined that I would find myself here. What's available for me? And that's what we provide, the resources to connect families so they can start rebuilding their lives.
All right, I brought my sweatpants. Let's go. I'm ready to get in.
This is our distribution center, and last year we distributed over 7.1 million pounds of food.
So what's going in the boxes, and then where are they going specifically?
In these boxes we have ready, non-perishable, ready-to-eat meals.
Got it.
And we're going to take it to folks that have very little cooking facilities. During Katrina, the Feeding America Network, then Second Harvest, distributed about 83 million pounds of food. This was much wider spread, and this is a much more population-dense area. So we're very concerned about what the long-term power effects are going to have on food. So we are in our culinary training kitchen.
You guys actually make real meals to take out to people?
Yes, we do. We've been shifting gears here and trying to just mass produce as much food as we can to feed to different areas in the community.
All right, we've sorted, packed, and cooked the food. Now we're ready to load up the truck and get it out to people who really need it.
We're in lunch break in Red Bank, New Jersey, and we've prepared a couple hundred meals already since the hurricane, and they're doing a wonderful job.
How did you end up here today?
Just wanted to come and help, as well as get shelter for my family, because we're still without power.
I see people all over. They're cold and starving, and their food, they can't just get food.
It was a big challenge. We had to get out of our house in Highlands at the last minute.
I can't get back home, so that's a problem.
How has the storm affected your life?
I lost everything. I've been trying to hold up, but I'm doing good.
Spaghetti bolognese, there we go. Does coming here and getting this good meal for you and your daughter give you hope?
It's really great to have this kind of, community service here.
It's truly a blessing.
It helps to be around people, to come to a place like lunch break when things are just really chaotic.
This gives hope, and I'm going to go back to my place and make sure to tell people where to come for food. I'll drive them. I'll use up my gas.
Everybody's working together for one common goal, and that's to help the next person. We may not have power, but we do have the power to change.
Yes, you do. It really meant a lot for me to get to come back to New Jersey, see what's happening on the ground here, and get to play some small part in making sure that everyone's getting back on their feet and helping each other.
It's not sorry tears, it's gratitude tears.
I gotta tell you guys, it was such a gift to be able to spend the day with these wonderful people. They are so resilient and so happy and so grateful. And if you guys are looking for a chance to give back, one of the things the food bank director told me is they need cash, because dollar for dollar, they can purchase so much more, up to 5 meals for $1. And actually having food on hand is more difficult for them. So send $1, send $5, whatever you can spare. They can really use it. Thank you so much. Stick around, because Mario has a